Hello everyone, welcome to our video. If you're new to this channel, I am Dr. Dawn Marie Turner, President of Turner Change Management. In this video, we're going to explore what is a change management plan, how it differs from a project plan, and why that difference matters to you. It's helpful before we get started to talk about a change management plan to just keep in mind that regardless of the size of your change efforts, even for those personal changes that you want to make, you need a plan. That means you need to set aside time, you need to set aside the resources, and have the right people at the right levels of your organization actively involved in the planning process. It can be alluring when embarking on a change, especially if it's a small change or one that you think you've been working on for a while and everybody knows everything about it, to just jump right in and start doing activities or doing stuff. I hear leaders say to me, "We don't have time for all this planning. We need to get started." I hear that in my project management courses as well. The reality is just the opposite. You need to make time to create a flexible plan. A flexible plan is an essential element for healthy organizational change. Your plan will make a difference as to whether or not you achieve your outcome or whether you just spend your time doing stuff. The other thing, in addition to your organizational change management plan providing you a roadmap and a way of moving towards a new goal or destination, it also provides a sense of stability and support for the people who need to do the heavy lifting with your change, who need to move through the discomfort. It helps reduce the uncertainty, the anxiety, and the stress related to moving through the change or the transition process. What is a change management plan? Or as I call it, a transition plan. Just a note, I call it a transition plan because I like to be reminded that change has two dimensions. It has the event dimension with the decision and the concrete elements, but it also has a transition dimension, which is that personal internal journey that we all need to take in order to move from where we are when that decision is made and where we need to be to achieve and live with that new behaviors and activities being the normal. But in this video, I'm going to use the more popular term change management plan. Okay. So let's talk about what is a change management plan. Your change management plan identifies all of the activities, all of the support that will be required to enable and help people to move as comfortably and as confidently through that transition process. It includes both concrete activities like training, as well as some of the activities that are considered more intangible or softer stuff, like enabling buy-in, creating commitment, allowing for the internalization of the need for change. Your change management plan also includes, like other plans, the roles and responsibilities of who's going to engage in the activity, who's responsible for ensuring the activities and things get done, as well as start dates and end dates and other resources that might be necessary to enable people to move as easily as possible through that change journey. Right about now, if you're familiar with project planning, you may be thinking, well, Dawn Marie, that sounds like a project plan to me. And you would be right that a change management and a project plan share lots of similarities. And in fact, a lot of the history of change management planning comes from project management. It has its roots grounded in project management and project planning. But they are different. And they differ in one key way, and that is where they place their focus. The focus of a project plan is to outline the tasks and activities that will enable that project to be completed on time and on budget. The focus of a change management plan, however, is to outline the activities that are going to guide and enable both the internal and the external human journey through the change process. Now, that's not to say that one can't be included in the other. I have worked on projects where a project plan incorporated and we rolled in many of our change management plan activities and support systems into the overall project plan. Or I've also worked on projects where they really didn't have a project plan, and those project plan elements were rolled into our change management plan. And you can do that. The point is that you need to be clear on where you're placing your focus, and that you have both the concrete, the project focus, and the human focus included in your planning. The focus can be seen in the type of activities that would be included in either a project plan or a change management plan. So let's take an example of, say, the implementation of a new piece of technology. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm really going to simplify the planning, the tasks, and the activities for both the project plan and the change management plan. A project plan for the implementation of this new technology would typically have many more activities than what I'm going to outline in this video. So a project plan for the implementation of new technology will outline the specific tasks, deliverables, and milestones to get that new technology implemented. So some of the typical tasks that you might see in a project plan for new technology might start with defining the requirements for that technology, the purchasing and selection of new hardware and software, the configuration of the software and the implementation or building of the hardware may be part of a project plan. There's usually some type of user acceptance testing, training is involved in that, and then a switchover from an old system to a new system if that's the kind of technology that you're implementing. Those are the kinds of tasks that you would typically see in a project plan for new technology. Now let's take a look at how, using that same new technology, what kind of activities you might see in a change management plan, so we can see the difference between the two. Some of the activities that would be included in a typical change management plan may be the conversations and the time spent socializing and enabling people to get comfortable with the need for the change, the problem that's being addressed, the outcome story, and making sense of it from their perspective and their environment. It may also include activities related to raising perceived capability. I'm going to talk about perceived capability in another video because it is absolutely critical to building readiness and ensuring that your changes move forward. You may see also things like modeling the new technology, allowing people to play with it before they're expected to use it. Then you may have pre-training preparation activities, a chance to get comfortable before they actually go into the full skill development training. And then post-training activities and reinforcement and support to really enhance that learning and ensure those new ways of working with that technology become integrated and stick in the plan. And then finally, most change management plans should have some activities related to rebalancing, restabilizing, and ensuring there's an alignment with the environment to support and make it easier and easier for people to engage in the expected and the desired activities or behaviors. So you can see a little bit of the difference that often many of the activities that are outlined or thought about in terms of a change management plan appear like soft stuff. And they often get labeled as the soft stuff. But it's really the softer, more intangible kinds of activities, the conversations, the engaging with your people about where they are with the change process, that's going to allow you to get those hard results and get that return on your investment. And that's why it matters that you understand the difference between creating your project plan and looking at the activities specifically related to enabling and supporting that human journey. All right, that's it for now. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you'd like some additional information or some help in creating your change management plan, reach out and contact us at thinktransition.com. And if you like and you haven't done it already, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for other videos to help you make change your greatest asset.